How's it going to YouTubers? This is your one and only Python Versus here. And I pretty much, guys, I want to give you guys an update on my Staccato P here. I've been dying to do pretty much an updated review on it. I'm well over the 5,000 round count on the Staccato. And I just want to give you guys, pretty much my thoughts and opinion of a year already of owning it. It's been insane, all right, guys? It's been insane. It's been a wild ride. As you guys know, before I used to be a Glock owner. And then I moved over to the FN 509, moved over to the FN 509 LS, and then moved over to a Gucci Glock. It's pretty much the Shadow System DR 920, and then I put a comp on it, and I loved it. But when it comes to the Staccato over here, this thing just has been fantastic for me. Like, when I say fantastic, I mean shooting it has been I said it before and I'll say it again, it's been a cheat code. All right, like, this thing has been insanely reliable, I will say. When it comes to malfunctions, I have not received as much malfunctions as I thought I would get coming from pretty much going to the 2011 platform. I did have one hiccup owning this, and it was pretty much, I think it was a very cold day. Me and the guys were out, and I did add some oil right before I left on it. It was some Lucas oil, and it was about -22 around there. And oh man, I don't know what happened. The slide pretty much just didn't want to go into battery. I fired it, and then she just froze. And yeah, the slide was just stuck pretty much. So I went through, I took it apart, and I seen some ice, a little bit of ice in there, and it was from the oil that I recently put. So it was a cold day. It was negative, like I said, it was like -20 something Fahrenheit. So a lot of the times when it comes to like cold places, you're not really gonna have that depending on how cold it is. Now, if it's extreme cold, then yes, you will have an issue. But there is ways to mitigate that. There are oils that's like extreme. I think Hopes I think has an extreme oil that's like for below -40 degrees Fahrenheit. So there are stuff to mitigate that problem. But besides that, that was the only hiccup I ever had with this Staccato. And like I said, I'm pretty much over the 5,000 round mark with this. She's been my daily, like I said, it's my daily carry. This pretty much. Now, she's also my main handgun that I use at the range a lot. So the only hiccup I have is obviously, since it's a Staccato and it's a 2011, she's pretty much a little bit heavy. So if you don't want to have like a full-size gun as your daily carry, I wouldn't suggest the Staccato P, just mainly because it's heavy. You try to put this shit with sweats on and you're done. All right, don't even attempt that. All right, but with jeans, regular pants, regular tactical pants, or just regular pants that are not sweats. Yeah, just clip this through, put an appendix carry. You pretty much just put an appendix carry on. And she's not uncomfortable neither. So, but like I said, the only downside is that she is heavy. Obviously, it's a 2011, so you will have that problem. Nothing has changed when it comes to firing this weapon. It's still a blast to take it out to the range and just pretty much go crazy with it on targets. It is super nice, which makes me want to own more 2011s in the near future. The SRO has been great for me. I know at the beginning I was a little bit worried because a lot of people were saying, oh, the SRO is not as reliable. It will fall and break, things like that. Like, oh, the window is not great, but it's been a year and she has been beautiful on my freaking 2011. Window is like nice and big, exactly how I like it. Let me see if it'll focus. There we go. But yeah, the window's like nice and big, exactly how I like it. Like, you cannot go wrong with the SRO. Now, there is a big issue that I had with the SRO, and it's pretty much with the Safariland holster. Let me see. So, if you buy a Safariland holster and you put an SRO on there, you will have some trouble. I want to tell you that now. Because I brought this and I had to shave inside my, let me see if I'll focus. Yeah. So I had to do some shaving inside my Safariland holster in order for me to manage to get this to fit. So as you guys can see, let me show you right now. So the nub that you got here, if I was to engage it, she won't really pull out the freaking, she won't let me pull out the staccato, pretty much. I will have to actually, like, look at my hand, I will have to press down, hit the nub, and then it will release. Put it back in. If I was to do it without it, like, I'm actually hitting the nub there, you see? And nothing. Oh, there we go. But yeah, she still grabs on. Like, look, I'm pressing it there. Nothing. I will have to, like I said, press in, hit the nub, and then she'll come out. So, yeah, so that's just like a fair warning if you guys buy a Staccato and you buy a Safariland holster. That's one of the issues that I had. Like I said, besides that, I'm planning on changing the SRO soon. I kind of want to give it a try and go with the Aimpoint Acro. A lot of my buddies at the range, they're loving the Aimpoint Acro. They are, I don't know what it is, but they are convinced that it is fantastic. So a lot of them, they pretty much just said, hey man, just go with the Aimpoint Acro and she should be perfectly fine inside your Safariland holster with no problem. Now I may have to get rid of the hood, they told me. So I'll give that a shot, see how that goes. Besides that, the Staccato has been treating me fairly well. Do I regret buying it? No. Would I buy it again? Yes, I would. Like I said, it's a pricey 2011, but in my opinion, you get what you pay for. I didn't want to cheap out at the time and get like a Prodigy at the time, because the first time that the first generation of the Prodigies were like crap. Like, I don't know what was going on, but apparently everybody was like, do not buy a Prodigy because it won't freaking load or it won't freaking fire. You're gonna have like a whole bunch of issues. But some people are just saying, just lube the Prodigy up and she'll work fine. In my opinion, I think that's what it is. When it comes to 2011, you do have to do some height maintenance. Give it some lube, because if not, it's gonna run like shit. But my 2011, I don't think I ever ran it dry, and I don't intend to. Like I said, this is all metal. You got a bull barrel in there. Like, dude, like, yeah, you don't want to pretty much just freaking run this thing dry. Run it with some oil. Make sure everything is nice and smooth. That's one thing about the freaking 2011. Like, look how freaking smooth this slide. Like, let me show you guys. Like, look how freaking smooth this slide. Like, freaking amazing. Like, I did get used to the Staccato pretty much second safety feature that's pretty much on all 2011s. At first I thought it was going to give me some issues in terms of like, oh man, I might have like I won't be able to fire my gun or something, or I may have an issue gripping the 2011 correctly. But no, like before, I think I put a rubber band on it. Rubber band is, in my opinion, the rubber band is not necessary, so I say don't do that. But yeah, like I said, because the Staccato, it has two safety features, as you guys may know. It has the little, let me see if I focus, there we go. Has the first safety feature right here. Click up, that's on safe. You click down, it's not on safe no more. And then you have the freaking, the grip button here. That's what I call it, the grip button right here. So pretty much, if you want to be able to fire the Staccato, you literally need to grab it from there, and she should be able to be, you should be able to engage whatever target it is that you're shooting at. If you don't press this correctly when you're gripping it, I mean, I never had an issue when it comes to grabbing it and firing. I never had an issue. My grip was always like nice and tight on there. So if you don't grip it correctly, you may have some issue there. But to be honest, you don't need to freaking put a rubber band or try to remove it. Believe me, I think it works fine. When it comes to the magazines, man, the magazines have been working wonderful for me. I thought they were like break over time. I have been abusing the crap out of these things. Every time I drop these in the range, all my guys are like, oh, damn, $80 mag just like fell. Oh, things like that. So, no, they have been working wonderful for me. I haven't had any issues with them. I may need to clean them here and there because I even have some snow. Like, this thing will be completely drenched with like snow, and I'll still like load her up. and I like fire and stuff. But and she will fire. She, but I'll be worried. I'll come back home afterwards. I'm like, ooh, has some water in there. Let me make sure, I give her a good clean and take all that snow off. But like I said, yeah, she freaking all these mags, these staccato mags, they work perfectly fine. I like I said, I've been throwing these things everywhere, and they've been perfect. I heard that you can pretty much use the Prodigy mags on the staccato. So there you go. I mean, if you wanna buy some cheap mags here and there, I don't know how that will work in the long run. I'm not, I don't have any Prodigy mags, but I don't know how that will work in the long run. You can't really freaking cheap out on the mags and then blame the gun or the for cheaping out on magazines and stuff like that. So, but that's pretty much it, guys. That's been my update on the staccato. Like I said, it's been over 5,000 rounds that I've shot through this already, and I haven't had any issues with it. She has been fantastic for me, and it was the perfect choice, in my opinion, when it came to buying a handgun, all right? Because before, like I said, I did not enjoy shooting handguns as much. It wasn't my thing, and then thank God I met a few guys at the range who put me into shooting handguns, and now I'm in love with handguns. And then from shooting all types of handguns, I moved over to 2011s, and now I'm more in love with shooting handguns. So it's perfect, all right? I just want to tell you that this thing is pretty much perfect. Maybe in the near future, like I said, we'll move over and we'll buy maybe an Atlas. So we'll see on that. I do want to buy more 2011s and add them to my collection. So, but anyways, guys, this is Python Versus. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it, subscribe if you're brand new, because shit, man, I mean, we got a lot of content coming up when it comes to guns and stuff. So stay tuned to that. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys take it easy and be safe out there.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving.